told me that he was preparing for it. He had a trainer. He was there at rehearsals. He worked long days. In fact, the last night he was there until about 12:30.
At the same time, you have to wonder, for a person about whom so much has been written about his inability at times to deal with the pressure, very private, the anxiety of living on the stage and yet also being incredibly anxious in front of human beings when he's not on stage. You have to wonder about the role that series of performances, and also a comeback, frankly, a comeback tour, a way to put yourself out there and say, am I up to what everybody expects? That pressure must have played a role in how he was feeling and doing.
In fact, when I interviewed him, I asked him about did he want to tour, and at the time, this was before the London deal, he told me he didn't want to tour again. He loved to perform, but he couldn't take the grueling effort of a multi-city, big arena tour, and in fact said he didn't want to go out like James Brown went out. He thought James Brown worked too hard and killed himself that way by doing city by city every night.
Well, the name of these concerts in London, where it was "This Is It," he certainly had hoped that would be it, that he wouldn't need to do it anymore. But certainly, Gail, in terms of, we are told there are many songs recorded by Michael Jackson that have not been released, that are basically kind of in his vault. So we don't know. There could be Michael Jackson albums coming out for years to come.
Oh yes, we've had Tupac, Elvis Presley, so I think there's a lot of things. He was working with Akon, Red One, the producer behind Lady Gaga. So between that and the rehearsals that the AEG said that they filmed, I think we're going to see a lot of new Michael material come out, and the fans will be happy.
Take a short break as we continue to watch this, what is approximately a 10-minute drive as the vehicles make their way to the Staples Center, and the hearse carrying the body of Michael Jackson makes its way here. The ceremony, the memorial, to get underway at approximately 10:30 a.m. West Coast time. Going to take a short break. We're back right in a moment.
Asking you to change is what.
And then I rolled you over,
Yeah, right.
And then I start unbuttoning your shirt with my teeth like this. Damn, baby, I think I might have ate it.
Leave a message. Robert, pick up the phone. Your son is tripping.
Hey, he said what to his car? Yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah, later. Hey, baby, where you going?
No, it's late, and I need to get to school, and you need to finish stuff, so.
Oh, come on, baby. I was talking to Niecy as my son's mother. I wasn't talking to her as my ex-wife.
I know, sweetie. It's okay.
Piggyback.
Come on, Robert.
Come on, baby. You know, complete honesty in the piggyback position. Come on. All right. What's bothering you?
Well, every time Niecy calls, my man jumps.
To help you now. Call 1-800-581-0477. Tax Masters, we solve your tax problem.
There's just no getting around it. I spend every waking moment making sure my clients have exactly what they need. And here's the thing, when you get 700 miles to the tank, it's great for the planet and for your budget. Oh yeah, I'm super particular about everything in my life. That's never gonna change. That's why I drive the car that I do.
How are we going to make this business work and keep the economy going? It's the local pizza guy that needs to pay his supplier for the dough.
During these times when you think most people would roll over, small business owners figure out a way to fight. And I just love being part of that kind of a team.
We are able to provide customers with ways that they can keep their business running and profitable, and to really help them get through this tough time.
Committing small business specialists like myself to the community, I think that speaks loudly to what Bank of America thinks the heart of the community is, a small business.
Larry King tonight, inside the Michael Jackson Memorial. Those who were there join Larry with their eyewitness accounts. Larry King Live, CNN tonight, 9 Eastern.
Hi, may I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for car insurance that isn't going to break the bank.
You're in the right place. Only Progressive gives you the option to name your price. Here.
Price cut?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell you what I want to pay.
And we build you a policy to fit your budget.
That's cool. feel so empowered.
Power to the people!
The option to name your price. New and only from Progressive. Call or click today.
Finding the highest quality care for your loved one with Alzheimer's disease is very important. Pioneer Place is locally owned and operated. Our home-like setting creates an intimate and secure environment for those affected by Alzheimer's or dementia. We're dedicated to providing the highest quality of care at all stages of Alzheimer's disease. Pioneer Place Alzheimer's Residents of Tacoma. For more information on affordable quality care, call Pioneer Place today at 253-539-3410.
One-on-one with President Obama in Africa. CNN Monday night, 10 Eastern.
And that's the view from the Staples Center, where again people still continue to come in. Previously, we had said the ceremony was going to begin about half an hour late. We're now being told it may not be that late. So again, this very much in flux. There you see the hearse carrying the body of Michael Jackson from our affiliate KTLA. Only about 5 or 7 minutes away from our location right now, and we're going to continue to follow this for many hours as it all comes to pass today. We're joined by Gail Mitchell from Billboard Magazine, Brian Monroe as well, from former editorial director and vice president of Ebony Jet Magazine. Again, Gail, I mean, it's just so strange to see a hearse carrying Michael Jackson. I mean, we've been covering this now since this happened. We know it's real, but it is sort of shocking when first you see it.
It certainly is. As I said earlier, it's just very surreal, and you really just can't believe that this is happening. But at the same time, what a great celebration of his music and legacy.
We just saw Larry King enter. He's going to be sitting with the family, we're told, during the service. We saw Barbara Walters entering a short time ago. That's Larry and his wife, one of his producers as well. A lot of celebrities in attendance, entering with everybody else, again, getting through this cordon of security.
And we'll have an opportunity to hear from Larry King after the service, after the ceremony, after the memorial inside, to really tell us about some of the remarkable moments as he gets an opportunity to sit with the family. You're looking at the hearse, though, right now. The freeway obviously cleared by the CHP, or that is the best traffic day ever in the history of Los Angeles, making their way. And I think partly because of no traffic and a clear path, and what has appeared, at least from here, to be tremendous organization, they may be back on time. They had pushed the ceremony back a little bit to 10:30 West Coast time, but it looks, in fact, as if they might be back on time. Let's check in with Kara Finstrom, because she is actually outside of where the public is stopped. To get in, you need certain wristbands of certain colors, but Kara is where the public has stopped, and they made it very clear they did not want the public to come down to this area. They thought it would just create incredible gridlock and be a mess. So, Kara, I'm curious to know, how did it turn out?
You know, actually the crowds have been growing here throughout the day. If we pan off to the side here, you can see, quite a bit of fans out here at this hour. What we did just learn, Soledad, though, from the officer in charge here, is that the motorcade is expected to make its way straight down this street in just a few moments from now. And if we pan around, Demir can show you that officers just about 15 minutes ago pushed the crowd back, put up this yellow tape, and are now lining the street in preparation for this motorcade to head straight down this street and right into the Staples Center. You can see the barricades that have been put up. We understand they're going to remove those and that they will take the motorcade straight through there. But one of the fans that came out here today that has been waiting right alongside the other side of this yellow tape, they came all the way from North Carolina, from Greensboro, North Carolina. They took 3 days on buses to get here. Tell us why you wanted to be here. And by the way, you don't have tickets. You just wanted to be here.
Michael, he's a true inspiration to me, and I said I wanted to see him one last time, and when I found out he was going to be here, it really broke my heart. And we made so many sacrifices. We sold everything we had in our house, and we just want to come here.
Here. All right, one of the many fans waiting alongside, and they've all gotten word now that the motorcade will be headed down here shortly. We're told just a few minutes from now, Anderson.
Cora, about how many people are kind of gathered there? Can you tell?
You know, it's so difficult to tell because it winds around the street and it heads down that way. But I can tell you, and we'll just let Demir pan the crowds here and give you a feel, that officers tell me it's like this around